Thank you, Dr. Amjad. Next, we are privileged to hear from our keynote speaker, a respected leader in education and innovation, who will reflect on the future of learning, digital transformation, and the role of institutions like KDC in shaping global impact. Dr. Mubashir, over to you.
My voice clear?
Yes, it's clear, Mubashir, yes.
Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's like student, partners, friends, distinguished guests, and colleagues. It is a great honor to be with you in this lovely moment. And thank you for Kosh Digital College. Kosh is like the gold. Kosh is fortune. Kosh is the future. So today is not just the opening of one of the academic institutions. Really, it is the beginning of something far bigger and a shift in how we think about education, opportunities, future, and resilience in our region and beyond. Let me begin my speech today with great thanks to our colleague and brother, Dr. Amjad and his team, for such a great vision and leadership. Building an institution during such kind of uncertainty, displacement, it is not bold, it is necessary. To all KDC team, thank you very much from our heart. And what you are building, what you are initiating is more than hope. Really, it is future. It is design. It's inclusive. It is upfront. It is forward looking. In the few minutes, I want to speak about why in universities and colleges, institutions like KDC are not only relevant, but it is urgent, it is necessity. And why your role as a stakeholder and partner is critical to this mission. Let me begin with a truth we must comfort. In crisis-affected context situation, education system collapse, as you saw in our country, Sudan, in Afghanistan, in Syria. So it is collapsed early and recover slowly, unfortunately. So this is unfortunately became the pattern right now. So according to the United Nations agency, UNESCO, more than 200 million of children and youth globally are affected by crisis. And many are never resume formal education, unfortunately. But I mean, like sometimes education does not need a building to survive. So this is, as mentioned by colleague Amjad, this is one of the pillar of KDC. So during Syrian conflict, in Afghanistan, in Ukraine, within weeks after such emergencies, hundreds of displaced students resume their class remote using such kind of amazing technology and amazing platform. These are not, I mean, like I know this is not the real situation, but this is also, it can give us a hope. These are proofs that digital education is not a convince, it is lifeline, it is for life, it is saving such kind of generation. And now, Koch Digital College joins that global movement, as mentioned by colleague Amjad and his team. with a model rooted in local context, regional, local and regional, and it is emphasizing the realities of rebuilding education, rebuilding future, rebuilding hope. But there is another challenge, really. So one not caused by war, but this is another dimension of what we're facing right now, the mismatch between what the student learn and what the job market needs. So it's mismatch between curriculums and the market needs. So in many parts of our lovely Africa and the Arab world, graduates are strong in theory, but when it came to skills, they are very weak. So this is really, to me, this is not the student problem. It is unfortunately the system problem, the curriculum problem. So KDC is like built to solve such kind of problem. So the matching between the skills of the future generation and the needs of the market. So the World Bank estimates that almost half of the jobs in this region, unfortunately, will require advanced communication. This is not from our side. This is official report by the World Bank. So graduates, they need advanced skills in communication, digital, legal, management skills within the coming 5 years. So KDC philosophy, scope of work is based on this to build a generation. So how many universities are preparing a student for that? And this is one of the major questions. How many are building degrees with employer input, internships, project-based, problem-oriented, community-oriented? Those kind of questions, it will be, handled to KDC team to solve in the near future. So this is what makes KDC different. Building such kind of integration, such kind of relationship between curriculums and the future, between the skills and what the community needs. So in the time of the AI era. So KDC program are not chosen because they are easy to teach online. They are because of the matter of business and marketing for new generation to work in the Gulf region, to serve their communities. So it is to serve development and economics for matter of policy and humanitarian response in our region and beyond. For those love to be a public health officers, for those they want to join the law, rebuilding their institutions. For those they are interested in doing communication and education. KDC is for refugees. KDC is for IDPs. KDC is for immigrants. KDC for those that want to continue their education while working. KDC is for mothers to continue their life. KDC is for future. So KDC is for everyone, by everyone. So this is what the real alignment between learning and labor look like. Also, and KDC, as mentioned, it is aligned to the priorities in our region. So, like when we're in time, we cannot forget the situation in our region. Half of the country in our region, they're facing emergencies, crisis. And this is the reality, unfortunately. So KDC is built to serve those, as I mentioned. And then it is a major investment in education. And so I will utilize this moment to thank, colleagues, to thank partner, and also to urge them to support this model of education, this model of future, this ambition to solve our problem by ourselves. So KDC is not a charity. it is economic strategy, and COVID. We learn a lot from COVID. We can do, like innovation. We can solve our problem using such kind of hybrid kind of teaching. So let me conclude and to thank the team. What I managed to learn from Amjad and the team, KDC is really amazing. So with its flexible admission, and CDC, if you know English, you can be part of. If you know Arabic, you can be part of this. The faculty trained how to do such kind of digital and online training. And what I love, looking to CDC curriculum, the degrees, it is well aligned with the future needs. So I urge the student and employees to be part of this. Also, as mentioned by my colleague Amjad and his team, this is like a real message, and hope for partners. If you are a UN agency, please collaborate on such kind of amazing college. If you are private sector, you have a room to support poor. You have a great room to support refugees. You have a room to support mothers. If you are a donor, this is a time you can invest in such kind of future, supporting scholarship and supporting innovation labs. If you are a researcher, KDC is your lab, it's your partner. So where you can invest in building the research capabilities in our region and beyond. So KDC is a platform built for partnership, with partnership and supporting partnership. So let us not stand alone the sideline. Let us lean in with our time, our resources, our imagination, our future, and our unity. Let us, let us support this opportunity. Let us congratulate the team in, those in the fragile settings. So it is the easiest thing is to preserve what once worked. It's worked during COVID. It's worked in Afghanistan. It's worked in Syria. It's worked in Sudan, and it will work for CDC in the future. So KDC is a new institution born from crisis, but built for possibilities, built for future, built for innovation. Thank you so much. Again, congratulations, Amjad and the team. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Mubashir, for those kind, wonderful, wise words and the encouragement that you have provided KDC. Just a reminder that if you need to get the Arabic translation, there is an Arabic room which you can join, and you will be able to get the Arabic translation in that room.
للمشاركين في الحفل الافتتاح، لو ترغبوا إن شاء الله في الاستماع باللغة العربية، أرجو الضغط على الزر اختيار قناة الترجمة باللغة العربية لاستماع المترجم.
We are deeply grateful to our partners who believe in our mission and have supported this launch. Please welcome a representative who will speak on behalf of our sponsors and share their message of support. Thank you, Muna.
Thank you, Muhammad. Salam, everyone. My name is Muna Marghani, and I'm representing Hajjar Group, which is a private sector today. And I'm proud to represent Hajjar as being one of the recent partners and donors of Kush Digital College. I'm also very honored to be speaking on behalf of all the donors who have supported the launch of this important institution. For us at Hajjar, Kush Digital College is not just simply another educational institution, but it comes as a timely, thoughtful, and very much needed response to real challenges facing young men and women in our region. We have been involved with many education institutions as Hajjar in Sudan and beyond, such as the University of Khartoum, Ahfad University for Women, Ahliya University, as well as international institutions like the African Leadership Academy and the United World Colleges. We have also worked many times with organizations also providing learning opportunities for people with special needs, both children and adults. So this is also a sector which we will need to, I hope, Kush Digital College will also focus on people with special needs. It gives us much honor today to be able to walk along Kush Digital College in its journey in offering much needed educational opportunities to our young youth, people and youth. So we all know that with instability, displacement, and economic hardship affecting many of our young men and women in Sudan, but also in Egypt, South Sudan, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Uganda, access to education has become way more limited for many. And although we know that education remains one of the clearest pathways to opportunity for these young men and women, resilience and growth. So our support for Kush Digital College, although it's very modest at the time being, it comes from a shared belief that youth, particularly at times of conflict and war, should not be excluded from learning just because simply they're going through circumstances beyond their control. On the contrary, we see more and more of them very encouraged to move on with their life, to build their future, nevertheless, as mentioned Dr. Amjad. This is why when our path crossed with that of Kush Digital College, we were immediately drawn to their model, to their idea, and to the model the college offers, and that is a model of flexibility, online education, and a model built to reach teen learners wherever they are. So we're also very proud to see that Kush Digital College is not only committed to academic excellence, but also because we do have institutions all around that are committed to academic excellence, but also Kush Digital College is deeply committed to equity and fairness and to providing opportunities for those who are in a difficult situation and are disadvantaged. The scholarship program is a key part of that commitment. So when we ensure that financial barriers do not prevent capable and smart students from accessing education, Kush Digital College is taking a practical, sure step towards inclusion and towards making education more inclusive. I believe several of us attending this event are also supporting in different ways beyond financial donations. So some of us have agreed, for example, to serve on the financial aid committee. And that is a role that allows us to help shape and uphold the values behind the scholarship program. It's a very small but meaningful commitment. So reviewing student applications, discussing eligibility, and making sure decisions are being made fairly, transparently, and with a focus on both potential of students and their needs. This is on one hand. On the other hand, I do encourage many of you attending this event to think outside the box in terms of how we can support and how we can propel Kush Digital College forward. And this can be done through many ways, either by sitting on panels, providing financial aid, providing in-kind support, or even helping with outreach and spreading the word about Kush Digital College and the worthy cause it's supporting. So these are the kind of responsibilities we do need to take seriously, because education is not just about content, but most importantly, it's about access and also relevance to our context. And most importantly, dignity of the beneficiaries that are seeking this education. So allow me today to thank the leadership and the faculty at Kush Digital College for their hard work, for their vision, and for the refusal to settle for mediocre and superficial solutions. It is obvious from this event that a lot of work and a lot of dedication has been put towards the launch of the college and the ethos of the college and the objectives of the college. I believe, Dr. Amjad, you have, and your team, you have created something that is futuristic, something that is strategic, and most importantly, it's human-centered. So on behalf of all the donors, I want to say that it is a privilege for me and for Hajjar Group to stand beside you in this journey. We supported this project not at all as an act of philanthropy, but as a shared investment in people, in ideas, and in futures of people in our region, and consequently our region as a whole. So we look forward to the impact that will emerge from Kush Digital College, which we are certain that it's going to be a positive one. So thank you all.